So today's class is our line class. Make sure that you have light weights, 3 to 5 pounds, and a resistance or a resistance band. So lots of stretching today. From here, breathe up and in. Lots of movement today. Sweep it down, drop it down, shake those shoulders out, and roll up. Breathe up and in. Hold it here. Try to pull those arms back without opening and flaring the rib cage. Keep that rib cage tucked down towards the pelvis. From here, swan dive forward. Now you can extend through the ribs. Drop it all the way down. Shake that head, yes. And roll it up. From here, breathe up and in. Breathe out, drop it forward. Flatten that back out. Try to keep those legs straight, not bent and not locked out. Slight bend. Reaching fingertips back behind you, lengthen through that spine. Chest is reaching towards the floor, so no rounding of this back. Flatten that back out, but don't hyperextend through that lower back. Hold that core nice and tight at the same time. Hold it here. From here, bring those arms out beside you and arms go overhead. Hold it. Feel that in your core. If it hurts, you can lift up just a little bit. Hold it here. Core should be firing on in this position, holding you steady. From here, lift up at a 45-degree angle, pulling that core nice and tight. Drop it down into a squat. Bring it back up. Lift all the way up. Drop it down. Bring it up. Drop it down into a squat. And up, chair pose each time. Get comfortable with those arms up over your head. Ah, crickety crackety knees down and up. One more like this, down and up. From here, swan dive forward. Relax that head, walk those hands out. Plank position, hold it here, lengthen through that spine. Hold it. Make those arms work, press up through those shoulders, flatten that back out. Reach up into side plank, reach fingertips up towards the ceiling. Hold it. Bring that hand back down, switch sides, lift up and hold it. Bring those hands down, push back in a down dog. You can lift one heel up, dropping one heel back and forth between the two sides. From here, push both heels down, drop it back into a plank. Bring those hands a little bit closer to one another so my thumbs are almost touching. I could probably place what, like a marble in between my thumbs. Bring one leg forward. Stretch right here. Keep those elbows facing straight back. We're going down into tricep push-ups, down and up. Let that weight go into those arms. You've got that leg there to help out. Make those triceps work. You got 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that arm that's closer to the foot away and lift it up towards the ceiling. Rotate that body towards that knee. Bring that hand back down, switch legs. Other leg forward. Hands close together, about a marble in between the thumbs. Elbows go straight back. Give me tricep push-ups again. Down and up. There's a little worm. Try to look out in front. 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, bring that hand that's closer to the foot up, reaching it up, rotate around. Pull that knee in towards the stomach or the chest. Hold it. Bring that hand back down. Bring the other leg up to meet it. So now you're in this weird position where the hands are in alignment with the feet. And I want you to try to drop down as low as you can. Oh, goodness. Lots of hip opening right there. Hold it. You might even feel your wrists stretching. And if you're not able to go down, your quads are on fire. Roll it up. If you have 3 to 5 pound weights, you can use those. If you don't, you can grab your resistance band. We're bringing that up over our head. So up over your head or up over your head. Drop it down into chair pose. So either one is fine. Remember, when we're in chair pose, we're not letting our butt stick out. Pull that core nice and tight. Tucking that tailbone just slightly under. Not all the way under. We don't want to be here, but we don't want to be here. So you got to pull tight. Zip up from that pubic bone up to the rib cage. Hold it. And lift up. From here, grab your weights, or if you're using a band, we're going to start with bent over rows. So if you haven't seen my video already that I posted, we're going to do at least 1 round right here. We're going rows, 1 minute of rows. So then you can say, I did at least 1 of them. And then as the day goes on, maybe you'll want to do more. One minute right here, keep rowing. Flat band, same thing. Keep going. Flatten that back out. Press that chest towards the floor. You've got 4, but keep that head dropping down, chin towards the chest. There you go. Okay, from here, bring it up, bicep curl. So you might need to drop down to 1 foot if you're using a band. 1 minute bicep curls, go straight into biceps. Now you should be using lighter weights. These are 3 to 5 pound right here. I know it's a Not a lot for biceps, but this is gonna get you. Slow it down. It's up and down, and up and down. Keep going. You got 10 more seconds right here. Hold that core nice and tight. Drop that down. If you have weights, grab them. If you don't, just use your arms up overhead and reach. And reach. You can actually, with a flat band, do it this way. Bring those arms up overhead and reach. This will do the same thing. Keep going. Everybody here has weights. Okay, so I'm flipping the weights. Three, two, one. Keep those arms up. Go straight back into tricep extension. So if you feel a lot of tension in your neck or you're having to move your neck around, I want you to go straight back into kickbacks, okay? This is safer for you until we get those shoulders working a little bit better. So, and I will share a little tip for that. Oh, keep going, ladies. Woo! Shoulders should be starting to feel tired. Remember, keep that chest pressing to the floor if you're in that 45-degree angle, but pay attention to what your neck is doing. Drop your chin towards your chest. So here, yeah, drop your chin towards your chest, but then stick the chest down towards the floor. Keep going. You are almost there, but guess what? It's not over yet. We got one more exercise. Bring those arms down and go in. Oh my goodness. So if you need to drop your weights because your shoulders are screaming at you, drop them and continue. Squeeze, trying to get those elbows to touch. So this is one round. We're going to try to do 4 more throughout the day today, okay? You can bang more out at the end of the class. Keep going. Keep going. Oh, you got 3, 2, 1, and relax from here. Bring one leg back. Bring those arms forward. Hold it here. Bring those hands down, trying to touch the floor. We're going to shift our weight to that front heel and lift our leg down and up. If this is too much, you can go here. Give me 10 more right here. Front leg is bent. 3, 2, hold it up right here. Hold it up. We're going to straighten that bottom leg out just a little bit. Try to bring your body up into a warrior three. If you want, bring your arms up overhead, hold it. From here, lift that head all the way up. Continue to hold. Give me a little booty bar right here. We're gonna lift that leg up, up, up. Keep going. Oh, why do I see legs down? Some of you are like, you don't, my leg is up, thank you very much. I know. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Bring it up. I think that standing leg is the one that's feeling it more. Breathe up and in. Breathe out. Drop it forward. Bend that knee down. Bring that leg back. Lift up. Arms come back behind you. Reaching same angle as that leg. Push further into that front leg. Drop into the knee. Hold that core nice and tight. Drop those hands all the way down. Shift your weight forward. Let's leg lift. Touch it all the way down towards the floor and then lift it up. Beautiful. Keep going. Remember, if this feels awkward, you can come up a little bit. Yeah, 10 more. Three, 2, 1. Hold it up. Try to lift up. Ow. Warrior 3. Hold it. Woo! Lift all the way up. Lift the other leg up and down. Why aren't your arms up over your head? That's your workout too. You got 10. Woo, woo. 6, 5, 4. Hold it, hold it. And relax. Breathe up and in. Breathe out, drop it forward. Whoa. Shake into those hips, stretching out those hamstrings. Drop those hands all the way down flat on the floor. It's okay if your knees bend. Go straight back into a plank. Lengthen through that spine. We're going to do push backs. We're going to push all the way back. Push back, trying to get your bum back towards your heels. And then straighten out. Do it again, push back. Straighten out. This is where you're going to feel it in your quads when you push back. And your upper body when you come forward. Push back. And forward. Push back. And forward. Keep going. Can you drop a little bit further each time? Drop back. Try to get that nose closer to the floor. Last one, ladies. Hold it, plank. Hold it. And drop those knees. Push it all the way back into child's pose. Release those quadriceps. From here, we're going to bring that back knee forward. We've got 90-90 right here. Try to bring the hands towards the front of the body. We're gonna first lift up our heel. Feel that rotation. So we're trying to internally rotate our hip. Hold it. Might feel a little booty burn right there. And then from here now, you're gonna let your heel drop and try to open out. Oh, you might Charlie horse. The hip's like, don't do that to me. Oh, try to lift that knee up just a little bit. And then drop both back down. Reach a little bit forward. Straighten that back leg into kind of like a pigeon. So front leg is here. And then from here, sweep that leg out to the side. Ow. And then from here, bring that knee back in. Now we're gonna rotate, so mobility time. Bring those feet up, and then rotate to the other side. Come back up through the center. Try not to use your hands. Up, and switch, up. It's okay if you're moving around like you're crawling around on the floor. Even if you have to bring your feet out, bring them out a little bit further. You're trying to pull a little bit closer, but that comes in time. Last one, we're gonna come over to the other side and then set yourself up so that you are comfortable 90-90. From here, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna try to lift up that foot, internally rotating that hip. Now, try not to push upper body a lot. Try to keep that upper body still. Woo-hoo-hoo. These hips, so you can see where you're tight. And if you're not tight, then good for you, because these hip things, whew. From here, bring that knee up. Pay attention to the differences to both sides. Which side, like this side's easier. I have no Charlie horsing. So for you, pay attention to that. Drop it back down, push that leg back, pigeon for me. And then bring that leg out to the side, trying to lift, hold. From here, we're gonna pull our heels in. We're gonna bring one arm back. We are gonna try to lift up. So you're using one arm, one shoulder. If this feels awkward at all, go back into both hips and you're gonna lift up. So we're starting to work in reverse plank, kind of doing some mobility work today. So you can either go here, or if you feel really strong within your shoulder, pull your shoulder back and down, bring one arm up, and we're gonna push up and lift over. So remember, if this feels not good, come here. We're working on opening up those shoulders and chest, creating more stability and mobility within the shoulder. And then everybody drop back down, switch sides, so either come up again or do that other arm up. So lift up, reach up and over. Nice. Yeah, do what feels comfortable. It might not be comfortable for you. Try to push hips up and then drop over. Keep holding it. 4. And bring it back down. From here, drop it all the way back, roll it back. Push those hips up towards the ceiling into bridge. Pay attention to what the knees are doing. You want to think about squeezing them towards one another. From here, hold it up. Can you lift one leg up and then the other leg up? Bring those arms up so you can't use your arms to help support you. Now here's the thing, before you start lifting, you're lifting your hips up off the floor. We're going to try to lift one heel up without sinking into the other hip. So lift up. Oh, and bring it down. You should probably feel those hamstrings firing on. If you had to switch, so some people like to bring their feet closer together to help stabilize them. That's cool. And then back, lift again, up. Oh, whose legs are shaking? And down and lift up. Do you notice one side shakes more than the other? Back down, lift up. Don't let your hip drop. Hold it. Oh, Nelly. Weak side. And switch. So interesting. Bring both feet down. Relax down. Lift those hands up towards the knee. Tuck that chin towards the chest. Hold it here for me. We're going to give little lifts. Little lifts. You've got 10. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up. Bring one leg up. Point that toe. Try to reach a little bit higher towards that foot. Lift up. And drop it back. Lift up again. And drop it back. Lift up again. And drop it back. Last one. Lift up. And drop it back. Switch legs. Lift up. And drop it back. Lift up. And drop it back. Lift up. And drop it back. Last one. Lift up. Hold it up. Bring that other leg up. Lift yourself up. Oh, man. Bend your knees if you need to. So if you're way back here, I want you to roll up into boat pose. Hold it. Bring those knees closer towards one another. Feel those inner thighs working. Hold it here for 4, 3, lengthen through that chest. 2, and 1. Relax down. Open those knees up out to the side. Go side to side with the knees. So one knee goes down, then the other knee goes down. One knee, then the other knee. Trying to open up those hips a little bit more. And then from here, drop it forward. Try to push the chest towards the toes, not your nose to the toes. From here, bring those legs straight out in front of you, or not out in front of you, out to the side, straddle. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Who's got mobility here? Ow! Okay, so it is natural for us to go here. Bring your hands back behind you, push that chest towards me, open up that chest. Get out of this, so even if, you can't even do that. Okay, so we're gonna open up here. Sorry, I was talking to myself, not you. Open that chest up, trying to get that pelvis out of the tucked position. And then start trying to lift, all the way up on the sits bones. Sorry, I'm very vocal with these hips. From here, bring the arm forward if you can. If you can bring both arms forward without going back into a tucked position, cool, go there. Breathe through this. From here, bend those knees up, bring those arms up, hold it here, try to keep pushing that chest towards me. And then bring those arms down, reach them behind your legs, close those legs, bring those legs straight in front of you, reach those arms up overhead, reach for your toes without rounding that back. So you may not get so far. So I'd rather a straight back and be touching just your shins than a rounded back touching your toes. Try to drop a little bit forward, chest reaching for the toes. And then you may relax. Hopefully you all felt good.